crack of dawn, the rooster's crowing day's begun. Feed the chickens, milk the cows, another day I'm here somehow. The sun's still low, but I'm on my feet. Sweat drips down from the summer heat. Tend to the fields, the plows, and the ground. It feels like my work is never done. But I look forward to the weekend, when I can take a breath again. Find a little time for myself, maybe catch a break. Oh well. The hours roll by, the work don't end. I'll do it all again, my friend. But when the sun sets and the day is through, I'll be dreaming of a break. It's overdue. But I look forward to the weekend, when I can take a breath again. Find a little time for myself, maybe catch a break. Oh well. Days are long, but I stand strong. With every sunrise I carry on. But Lord, I can't wait to leave it all behind and find a little peace of mind. I look forward to the weekend, when I can take a breath again. Find a little time for myself, maybe catch a break. Oh well. Yeah, I look forward to the weekend. Just a little fun, it's been so long.
Hello, how's it going today? I'm Honorary Cyclops. Welcome back to Aurora Farms Dairy. Glad you could make it in. Picking up from where we left off last time, it is April 1st. We do have Jimmy down here, planting some oats for us so we can get a little quick crop in the field and actually produce our own, what do you call that stuff? Oh, straw. That's right. I did go ahead and pick up a feed mixer, so I can go ahead and start mixing feed for the cows ourselves. Right now, last week or so they've just been eating meadow, which isn't too bad. Can't complain about that. There's enough of it in there to last them a while, so that's a good thing. Where am I supposed to go here? Where are we at? Uh-oh. Yep. Nope. Jump over the trail. Come on. Why can't I jump? There's an issue. Try it this way. There we go. And I'm going to go ahead and take out 4 hay bales. 52, that's not bad. So, I know hay will last a little while. Go ahead and get that out. And I'm going to have to move this trailer out of the way here, unfortunately. So I guess I'll do that real quick. Maybe I shouldn't have parked it there. I do need to get the 1435 hooked up also. And, well, get ready to mix some feed. Give me a second and I'm going to get this moved and start talking to you again, alright? Oh! Well, there we go. Let's go ahead and drop a bale. It's alright, I'll come back and get it in a minute. I'm going to just drop these in here real quick and get everything else hooked up. Straw's going to be no problem. All I got to do is pull a bale out of storage over here and drop it in there. This might make it a little easier for us to be able to see what's going on. If I can learn how to drive, remember how to drive. And there goes a tree. Trying to remember how much goes in here. Unfortunately, I do not have silage forks, so I'm going to be using a bucket for that, and it's going to take us a little while to do that. I think it's going to be 2 hay bales, 1 straw, and 2 probably about 7, not 7, I'm getting ahead of myself, probably about 15,000 liters of silage, if memory serves me right, but I'll get hooked up to it in a second and we'll see what's going on. Oh, not what I wanted to do. Let's do a quick save while I accidentally try to hire a worker to do this, which is never going to work. Alright, I am going to go ahead and get the whichever one this is. I think it's the 1435. Well, 1455. We'll go ahead and get this thing hooked up here and see what we actually have. I know this thing can hold 24,000 liters, so we might actually do go a little heavy on silage. Currently we're, oh, hello. That was 18,000. Well, I think all we're going to be doing this time is a little bit of silage. Looks like it's all I need. It's going to be, this first batch is going to be a little heavy as far as, well, hay goes. So probably do 1 and 1 and mix it from there. I'm going to head down to the other area where the silage bunker is, and I will see you down there so we can get some silage loaded. We'll also check on Jimmy's progress. It looked like he was about to start the headlands over here, so be back with you here in a minute. Well, it looks like Jimmy's about to finish this up. Looks like he's on his last head row, and, well, knew that was going to give me a problem. I was trying to see if I could bring down a bale, but apparently not. Well, we'll get that situated here soon. I'll probably put in a little bit of a silage, head back, and we'll get another bale from over there and just get a little bit of straw in there and see how these guys do. It's not fun using a little bucket for this here, but we'll get it done. Let's see if I can even figure this out. Alright. Oh, 1,000-liter bucket. This is going to take a while. Fortunately, there's not a whole lot in there, but I do want to come back and get another mix going. Oh, wrong way. So I'm going to get this done. I'm going to mix up a second load and I'll come back with you. Talk to you in a few minutes. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and, well, cut one of these bales open real quick, drop some straw in here, and we get these cows fed. And I'm just going to go mix up a batch or two more of this here so they're good for the rest of them, well, good for a few days at least. Be back with you in a minute. Alright, here we go. Let's go and get these cows some food, and, well, actually they'll start producing milk a little bit better also. I think they'll enjoy this, and I need to check and see how much we have here. Yeah, well, I think what I'm going to do is just throw a little bit of a straw in here, not much, and we'll go from there. Um, as you saw in the time lapse, I've had way too much hay, so I went ahead and just kept dumping it out. So I do need to go back down there and do that stuff. So give me a minute. I'll grab some more of this hay and we'll get it thrown in there. Fortunately, it doesn't take a lot of hay to actually get this stuff going, so that's a good thing. All it is just a little filler, a little bit extra fiber for them, you know, help them make that manure. We're gonna hopefully use that on these fields in a year or so when we actually get enough of it. So, like I said, I'm gonna come back in a few minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and get some more TMR mixed up, and probably get Jimmy started over on this other field over here, and we'll, well, see what else we have going on for today after that. So, be with you here in just a few minutes. See you then. Okay, I just went ahead and picked up that little bit that that I put on the ground earlier, just trying to make room. Took me a bit longer than I thought it would, but we got it done, and we have Jimmy over here almost finished with this second field, so that's a good thing. I believe the only other thing I'm going to have to do is come back and roll both of these fields, and we'll be good to go. So I'm going to take a look in the market here soon. I don't have the money at present to buy this, but I might just go ahead and lease a roller and get them done today, or tonight, tomorrow, one of the two. We'll just have to see. Depends on my mood, honestly. I might just take a break, go inside, eat some dinner tonight, because it's already after 5 o'clock. Well, I'll go from there. So I'm going to get this over here to the barn. We're going to drop it in there. And, well, these cows are going to be able to eat for a while. Honestly, I'd be surprised if I have to mix any more TMR before the end of September, to be honest. But I'll just have to wait and see. Oof, tram lines everywhere. I don't know, honestly, how I feel about tram lines. I can understand the practicality of them where you don't have crop getting crushed and all, but me personally, they don't look right. But it is a game, so, and I'm not a farmer in real life. Alright, let's dump this in here. All this food, and these cows aren't even in here. They're outside enjoying the meadow. Just doing some grazing. Alright. I did actually add the sides to the small trailer so I could pick up that last little bit. Because, oh, sorry about all the trees. Gee whiz. I did try to pick the stuff up and put it in the mixer. It wasn't having it though. Oh, wrong way. Here I go trying to back up something that I shouldn't be trying to back up, honestly. Again. Come on, straight. The physics of this game, I don't know if it's that or what, but sometimes the physics in this game, when it comes to these trailers, is a big pain in the butt. Like this here, I'm trying to turn to where I'd be backing, get this backing to the right, and my end game right, the way that I'm facing, and it doesn't want to. It's just going the opposite way, or continuing on the way that it was already going, unless you cut hard. I've noticed that with some bigger trailers also, and God help you if you're backing up fast at all. Or should I say me? I know some people I've seen can back these trailers up like there's no tomorrow. All right, well, got this done. I'm gonna take a ride down here real quick to see. Honestly, it's my first time planning with precision farming in 25, so I'm not sure about the rolling. I just want to double check before I do that. Then we'll come back real fast and we'll do a recap of what's in the barn right now. I know it's I believe it's over 75,000 liters of TMR, so they'll be good for a while, to be perfectly honest. And with the way the straw goes in there for the bedding, well, I don't think I'm going to have to buy straw for a long time. Just have to wait and see. Are you going to tell me? Yep, needs rolling. And pH is bad, but that is all on me. I messed that pH up myself, so I can't say anything. I don't think this field actually really needed any lime, to be perfectly honest, so we'll take a look at that real fast. pH, yeah, like right here in the middle especially, it is horrible. It's way too high. New farmer, what can I say? Alright, what in the world? Can I help you? Why are you here? There's nothing blocking you. I'm not in your way, so don't even look at me like that. Neighbors. They can't mind their own business. Oh, now he's rolling? And now you're gonna pet? The AI in this game. They confuse the mess out of me sometimes. Alright. Back here again. I'm gonna kill that. Hop out. We'll take a look at this real fast. Currently we're sitting at, well, straw is full, and wow, food, we're sitting at 81,498 liters of TMR. Actually, I don't think it's fully TMR. That might be a bale of silage that I dropped in there by accident also. But hey, they'll be okay. What else? Average age is 9 months. We'll have 9 months till offspring, so that's a good thing. I mean, less than a year, and we'll have some new cows in here. So the milk production will definitely ramp up around that time. And currently, I'm sitting at 2,000 liters of milk. I don't have a trailer for that, so I'll have to see about getting that. I don't even think I'm going to worry about that until I get over 5,000 liters, and I might just buy a small trailer to handle that. So, with all that being said, we turn around and get the way I want to face. Well, folks, I'm going to go ahead and call the episode right here. I'm Honorary Cyclops. If you're new around here and you want to help me out, go ahead and subscribe. It's free to do, and it'll always help me. If you like what you see, go ahead and give me a thumbs up and say you like it. That also helps me out, gives me a bit more encouragement of what to do. And if you want to be notified if and when I put out new videos, go ahead and ring that little bell. It'll give you a little notification whenever I put out something new. So again, I'm Honorary Cyclops. This is Aurora Farms Dairy. We're slowly growing and trying to make this work, and I will catch you in the next one. Take care.